Luis Madrigal, Andy Castro. We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you. Public testimony, anybody signed up?
No one has signed up, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, approval of the minutes of July the 25th, 2022. Oh, yeah. Need a motion to excuse the absent members?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries. No public testimony. Then we go on to approval of the minutes of July the 25th, 2022.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
Second. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries. Public hearing.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Laura Fonseca, Planner 1 with the City of Pharr, and we have 2 items to present to you tonight. The first item is SB Logistics LLC owner has filed with the Planning and Zoning Commission a request for a change of zone from General Business District to Heavy Commercial District in order to construct a warehouse for assembling, storage, and sales of gym equipment. The subject property is located on the south side of West Sharm Drive and has a physical address of 921 West Sharm Drive. The property is legally described as being Lot 4, Jonestown Supply Subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property fronts West Sharm Drive, a 50-foot, 60-foot local street with a posted speed limit of 20 to 30 miles per hour as identified in the City of Pharr's thoroughfare plan. The property is currently zoned General Business District. The properties to the north, east, and west were rezoned from Agriculture and/or Open Space District and Heavy Commercial District to General Business District on June 20th of 1996. The property to the south was rezoned from Agriculture and Open Space District to Heavy Commercial District on December 3rd, 1996. Later, the properties to the west was rezoned from General Business District to Heavy Commercial District on January 17th, 2022. There have been no other zoning requests within the vicinity of the subject property since that time. The property is generally designated for industrial use in the land use plan. The Heavy Commercial District is established to provide adequate space and site diversification for commercial establishments, which would involve influences that would be objectionable in other commercial districts or adjacent to residential districts. Included in this district are commercial uses that involve large volumes of truck traffic, outside operations, and storage of materials and equipment, either for sale or as part of the business, excessive noise from heavy service operations, or any other possibly blighting influences. This district is commercial in nature, but has some aspects that are similar to industrial uses. The noise, traffic, litter, late night hours, outside storage, or material and equipment, and other possibly blighting influences require adequate buffering. 6 letters were mailed out to the surrounding properties owners within 200-foot radius on July 22nd, 2022, and legal notices were published in the Advance News Journal on July 20th, 2022. Staff received no response to the letters or the legal notices. Development Services is recommending approval of the request to rezone from Commercial Business District to Heavy Commercial District, as the property meets the area requirements, has adequate ingress and egress, and is in line with the future land use. If approved, the owner must comply with all city ordinance and city department requirements. This item will go before the City Commission meeting on August 15th, 2022 at 4 p.m.
We have representation in the audience?
Not for this item.
Not this one, okay. This item requires a public hearing. Is there anybody signed up to speak on this item?
No one in the affected area, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we'll close the public hearing, open up the item to board discussion. No discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, on the change of zone, 220737, I make a motion for approval.
Seconded.
Second. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
The second item we have is Half Associates, Inc., representing Capote Farms LTD, owner, has filed with the Planning and Zoning Commission a request for a change of zone from limited industrial planning to heavy industrial district in order to develop and construct warehouses. The subject property is located at the northwest corner of East Capote Central Avenue and South Veterans Boulevard, and is physically located within the 1100 block of South Veterans. The property is legally described as being 19.522 acres, more or less, out of Lot 3 and 4, Block 1, re-subdivision of Klosner Subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property fronts South Veterans Boulevard, a 100-foot minor arterial that runs north and south with a posted speed limit of 30 to 45 miles per hour as identified in the City of Pharr's thoroughfare plan. The property is currently zoned Limited Industrial District. The property and properties to the south and a portion to the west were annexed on November 11th, 2011. The remaining portion of the west was rezoned from agriculture and/or open space district to limited industrial district on November 5th, 2005. The city limits lie to the east. There have been no other zoning requests within the vicinity of the subject property since that time. The property is generally designated for a right-of-way and industrial use in the land use plan. The heavy industrial district is established to provide adequate space and site diversification. The area requirements in this district are minimal and will allow both large and small industrial uses either on separate small lots or as part of the park. Some screening is required, but because of the potential for hazardous or possibly blighting use, the district should not locate close to residential areas of any type. Areas should not be zoned to the uses unless they are located on or close to arterials capable of carrying commercial and truck traffic. 9 letters were mailed out to the surrounding property owner within 200-foot radius on July 22nd, 2022, and a legal notice was published in the Advance News Journal on July 20th of 2022. Staff received no response to the letters or the legal notice. Development Services is recommending approval to the request of rezone from limited industrial district to heavy industrial district, as the property meets the area requirements and has adequate ingress and egress and is in line with the future land use plan. If approved, the owner must comply with all city ordinances and city department requirements. This item will go before the City Commission meeting on August 15th, 2022 at 4 p.m. And we do have representation for this item.
Okay, does the applicant have any comments at this time? No? Okay. This item requires a public hearing. Is anybody signed up to speak on this item?
No one in the affected area, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, we'll close the public hearing, open up the item to board discussion. Questions? None? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve, Chairman.
I'll second.
Second, Charlie. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
What is the dotted lines? Do you know?
That's the
It's
the city limits.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't see the other zoning.
Good evening, Commissioner. For the record, my name is Heriberto Martinez, Planner 2 for the City of Pharr. Tonight, we have 6 plat approvals before you. item number 1. Applicant Salinas Engineering Associates representing Roberto and Nidia Cavazos. Owners are requesting final plat approval of the proposed tropical subdivision. The property is legally described as being a 0.51 acre tract of land, more or less out of forming a part of Lot 4, L.R. Bell Development E, subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located at the 1900 block, excuse me, of North Veterans Boulevard. The property is currently zoned General Business District C. The adjacent zones are Heavy Commercial District HC, and Residential Multifamily District RMF to the north, city limits to the east, General Business District C to the south, and Residential Multifamily High Density District RMF HD to the west. The property is designated for commercial and single-family residential use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, retail, variances, none requested. Development Services recommends final plat approval of the proposed tropical subdivision subject to the following conditions set before you. Also, this item will go before the City Commission meeting of August the 15th, 2022 at 4 p.m.
Okay, thank you. This item does not require a public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open up the item to board discussion. No discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion. Open up the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion, Chairman, to approve the final plat.
Second.
Second. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Second item,
Next item.
applicant Meldon and Hunt Inc., representing Steve Lawley's manager and sole member for TGO Dahlia 21 LP, a Texas limited partnership, is requesting final plat approval of the proposed Dahlia Villa subdivision. The property is legally described as being a re-subdivision of 4.538 acres out of Lot 187 Kelly Pharr subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 400 block of West Sam Houston Avenue. The property is currently zoned Residential Multifamily High Density District, RMF HD. The adjacent zones are Residential Multifamily High Density District, RMF HD, Office Professional District, OP, Agricultural Open Space District, AO to the north, Single Family Residential District, R1, Agricultural Open Space District also, and Government Owned to the east. General Business District to the west, and Government Owned to the south. The property is designated for single-family residential use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, apartment complex, variances not requested. Development Services recommends final plat approval of the proposed Dahlia Villa subdivision, subject to the following conditions set before you. Also, this item will go before the City Commission meeting of August the 15th, 2022 at 4 p.m.
Okay, this item does not require public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open up the item to board discussion.
I had a quick question. Is the moratorium still in place?
This was a pre-moratorium.
February, right? So-
Correct. There was way before.
Okay.
So this one, it's exempt from.
Moratorium's still in place, though?
Yes,
As it's
sir.
selected?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Well, expires August the 10th, which is Tuesday.
That's what I was
Wednesday?
thinking. It's
Or
coming,
Wednesday,
up
yes.
already, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thanks, Eddie.
Any further discussion? None? Okay, we'll close the board discussion. Open the floor for a motion.
Chairman, I'll make a motion for approval on this
I'll
item.
second that motion, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Next item, applicant Brownstone Consultant, representing Ria Nanette Mora. Owner is requesting preliminary plat approval of the proposed mega subdivision. The property is legally described as being a 10.854 acre tract of land out of the south half of Lot 6, Block 5, A.J. McCall subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 2200 block of North Jackson Road. The property is currently zoned Agriculture Open Space District AO. The adjacent zones are General Business District C, Limited Industrial District LI, and Residential Multifamily High Density District RMF HD to the north. Residential Mobile Home District RMH to the east, Agriculture Open Space District AO to the south, and city limits to the west. The property is designated for single-family residential and multifamily residential and commercial use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, apartments, variances, not requested. Development Services recommends preliminary plat approval of the proposed mega subdivision, subject to the following conditions separate for you.
Okay, this item does not require a public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open the item up to board discussion. No discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve.
Second?
Second, Charlie. Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Okay. Next item, applicant Perez Consulting Engineers, representing Charles D. Mueller, manager for Lynn Track LP, a Texas Limited Partnership, is requesting preliminary plat approval of the proposed UHS Center on Ridge subdivision. The property is legally described as being a 3.71 acre tract of land out of and a portion of Lot 203 Kelly Pharr subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 400 through the 500 block of West Ridge Road. The property is currently zoned General Business District C. The adjacent zones are General Business District C to the west, Agriculture Open Space District AO to the north, and Single Family Residential District R1 to the east and south. The property is designated for commercial use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, medical clinics, variances, none requested. Development Services recommends preliminary plat approval of the proposed UHS Center on Ridge subdivision, subject to the following conditions separate for you.
Okay, this item does not require a public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open it up to board discussion. Question, what does a UHS stand for?
It's just abbreviation, they didn't mention.
United Health System.
Services?
Yep.
Okay, I did. Okay, no more discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion, Chairman, to approve.
Second?
Second, Charlie. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Next item, applicant Have Engineering and Associates, representing Field Dyer Manager of Capote Farms GP LLC, is requesting preliminary plat approval of the proposed Capote International Business Park, Phase 6, Lots 1 and 2 subdivision. The property is legally described as being a 19.522 acre tract of lot out of Lots 3 and 4 out of the cluster subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 1000 block of East Capote Avenue, Central Avenue. The property is currently zoned Limited Industrial District LI. The adjacent zones are Agriculture Open Space District AO and Limited Industrial District LI to the north, Limited Industrial District LI to the south and west, and city limits to the east. The property is designated for industrial use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, warehouses, variances, none requested. Development Services recommends preliminary plat approval of the proposed Capote International Business Park, Phase 6, Lots 1 and 2 subdivision, subject to the following conditions separate for you. And for the record, we do have representation in the audience.
Okay, this item does not require a public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open up the item board discussion. No discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion, Chairman, to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries.
Okay. Applicant, next item, applicant Sam Engineering and Surveying, Inc., representing Frein Agustin and Marta Maldonado, are requesting preliminary plat approval of the proposed Acme Square subdivision. The property is legally described as being a 20-acre gross tract of land out of Lot 95 Kelly Pharr subdivision, Pharr, Hidalgo County, Texas. The property is located within the 1000 block of East Minnesota Road. The property is currently zoned residential multifamily district, RMF. The adjacent zones are agricultural open space district, AO, and single family residential district, R1, to the north. Agricultural open space district, AO, to the east. General business district, C, and agricultural open space district, AO, to the south. And single family residential district, R1, to the west. The property is designated for single family residential use in the land use plan. Property proposed use, apartment complex. Variances, none requested. Development Services recommends preliminary plat approval of the proposed Acme Square subdivision, subject to the following conditions set before you.
Okay, this item does not require a public hearing, so we'll go ahead and open up the item to board discussion. On previous applications and stuff, hadn't we discussed that the Minnesota Road was gonna be widened?
Yes, sir, they're gonna widen the actual, whatever the property fronts, they're gonna do the one-third of street right away to widen the street.
Curb, gutter, all of that?
Yes, sir, all the way.
Okay, no further discussion?
I had one question. We can review these preliminary plats even though we have that moratorium
Yes, sir,
impacting apartments?
Yes, sir, it was in the process. It got approved with the changes zone, and then they're continuing the actual process.
Yeah,
It
'cause
was
I
a
saw a date of-
pre-moratorium submittal.
The date of July 28th, that's why I was asking.
What's stated?
On the review meetings, okay, no, it's not when it was submitted. Okay, that was my only question.
Okay.
Thanks, Eddie, appreciate it.
Okay, no
Thanks,
further
Chairman.
discussion? Okay, we'll close the board discussion, open up the floor for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve, Chairman.
Okay,
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, the motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eddie.
Okay, announcements and other business?
No.
None? Okay, there's only one left.
Mr. Chairman, I move to
Adjournment.
adjourn.
Okay, second?
Second.
Second. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, we are adjourned.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.